Good morning, Talent Squad, and welcome to another VGC 2017 Team Builder. I know I've been doing a lot of these, but guys, this is why I love Pokemon. I love building, experimenting, and testing out these teams. And this one right here, I used my stream last night, and oh man, I had a lot of fun. This is a Flygon team for VGC 2017. Yes, Flygon is a worse Garchomp. Yes, Flygon is slower than Garchomp. Yes, Flygon hits less than Garchomp. I know, but feel me out, man. Just don't notch Flygon till you try it. And with that being said, guys, I'm going to hop right into this video right now. So first up, we have the Murkrow. I don't care what anybody says, Murkrow is the best Tailwind user in this meta. I don't give a damn. I'm extremely biased. I don't give a crap what anybody says. I love this stupid little bird. This thing is so good for no reason. Everybody underestimates it, lets it live, and it puts in so much work. Alright, so what does Murkrow have? Oh, of course, guys, this team is going to be in the description down below. I may even QR code this team. I don't know. I only have one slot left. I'm not exactly 100% satisfied with this team, but this team is at least the EVs and IVs for Showdown are going to be down below for you guys. So, we have the Murkrow. Careful Nature. Excuse and watch. Which increases the special defense and lowers the special attack stat. This thing has max HP and then is split in defenses. I forgot how exactly, but like I said, in the description down below. Priority Tailwind is huge. Quash is huge. Taunt is huge. Foul Play is huge. Those are the 4 moves right there. You gotta watch out for Lily. When Lily's up, you can add Quash, Taunt, but you can't Tailwind. That's the thing. You can still Tailwind, but you can't Quash or Taunt. Another bad thing, because you have Prankster ability, you can't Taunt or Quash other Dark Pokemon. So you can't Taunt the Mandibuzz. You can't Taunt the Crocodile. You can't Quash the Crocodile. What are the Dark Pokemon in the form right now? There's not many. I mean, I guess Weavile as well. You can't do anything about that. But regardless, you really don't care because you get Tailwind up and one of the other mons on your team slaughters that mon anyways. And you're fine. And you're good to go. Stab Foul Play is huge. You're going to fluctuate between 45 to 55% damage on Garchomps, which is amazing. Depending on their EV spreads, their HP stats, and their just the rolls, to be honest. Like, I either do just over half, just under half, do a good amount over half, do do a third, depending on how bulky it is. It's very weird how the Garchomp spreads change from team to team, which is pretty cool since Garchomp is used so much, but you never know what set's gonna have because there's so many different sets that are optimal or viable for it. But that's our Murkrow in a nutshell. He's a talent user for this team. This team likes talent support, and that is that on Murkrow. Now, I love Lapras so much. I always have. I always will. Is my Lordic better? You could argue that, without a doubt, but I do love Lapras simply because Water Absorb is great against those Specs Finnies that go for Muddy Waters, or any water attack in general from like Milotic, Scalds, those random Scalds, those Pelipper Golducks that want go for Scald, Hydro Pump, and just basically EQ from Garchomp. I made sure to EV this thing gets 4-shotted by EQ unless Chomp is banded or Life Orbed, which is 9 times out of 10 it's usually not. It's usually Groundium Z, not Life Orb, Groundium Z. Every now and then I see a Sash, and then I see some Assault Vest are the most common items you see, so most of the time it should be good. Freeze Dry Oko's Garchomps, unless they're AV'd or completely full HP. Pretty sure you actually still might kill a full HP. I forgot the calc, to be honest. I've used Lapras for a while. But the important thing is that this Lapras has 252 defense EVs. It is a bold nature. I think it's like 92 points into HP. No. I don't know exactly what it is, but the important thing is that you make the speed stat 85. So in Tailwind, your speed is 170, and you outspeed Garchomp at 1 point and kill with a Freeze Dry. That is important. Hydro Pump is there because, for whatever reason, Lapras cannot learn Scald. It's depressing. It hurts my heart, and you gotta hurt hard somehow. So Hydro Pump is there. You can go Surf if you want to risk hurting your own team, but I wouldn't recommend that. Otherwise, you could go, I don't know. And then Sheer Cold is there because, man, oh man, I'm telling you guys, you don't understand. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you do, but Sheer Cold and Oko moves in general come in handy. That still looks at +3, you can't kill it. +2, you can't kill it. It's a pain in the ass. Take a gamble. Go for that Sheer Cold. Your other attacks ain't going to do anything anyway. Those mons that get really fat, like a bulky Finny. I'm telling you guys, I landed a Sheer Cold. I only got to use an opportunity to use it once, to be honest, because most times things would die in one shot. I was getting very fortunate. But I landed a Sheer Cold on a +2 Curse and Snorlax. It was great, man. Felt great. actually won me the game. And then, yeah, guys, Sheer Cold is phenomenal. If you want, you could run Horn Drill instead of Sheer Cold, because Sheer Cold cannot hit Ice Pokemon, while Horn Drill can. But Horn Drill can hit Ghost Pokemon, which aren't as common as Ice Pokemon in this meta. But still, that's all I'm saying. And of course, against like Ninetales, which is pretty common, and Sand Slash, which is not common, but you Time Throw resist Ice. Arcanine's Flare Blitz, barring a Life Orb, should not two-shot you. Sometimes it will. Electric Terrain Wild Charge will two-shot you, depending on the Arcanine's EVs. Sometimes it's a 3-shot to lefties, but it depends on the Arcanine's set. But no matter what, you're going to be living Flare Blitz and Wild Charges from Arcanines, and Lapras is incredible. I don't care what everybody says, this mon's great. I love this mon so much. Then we have a really weird Incineroar right now. We are rocking an Assault Vest Incineroar. I saw this set, or this EV spread an item on Trainer Town when I was going through like usage stats and whatnot. And I said, you know what, let me give it a shot. Let me try that out real quick. And I'm pretty sure he is like 140 points in speed, max, 132 attack, and the rest in HP. Something like that. And then we have Fake Out, Earthquake, Darkest Lariat, and Flare Blitz. Now, Darkest Lariat is obvious. Flare Blitz is obvious. Earthquake is not so obvious. Earthquake is there just for my EQs are on my team besides Flygon, because I wasn't really going to put Flygon on this team. I wanted to save Flygon for Monday's video, but I got excited in my stream yesterday and I wanted to use Flygon. So, instead of Earthquake, I think I'm going for Low Sweep to give me more speed control, and allow me to hit Porygon's kind of better, because Porygon is a little problem for this team, but not when you have a Sheer Cold user who could just wall Porygon all day. I'm just saying. But I have EQ here for now. This is optional. You don't have to run EQ. Fake Out is obviously optimal. Darkest Lariat is optimal. Flare Blitz is optimal. Instead of EQ, could either be Low Sweep, U-Turn, or Leech Life. And in all honesty, I would go U-Turn over Leech Life, because Bug doesn't give you any coverage really, besides like against other dark Pokemon. And because you already got the grass covered. Psychic Pokemon, there's really like none besides Lily, who's only neutral to it because of the Fairy typing as well. I guess you could Leech Life. I don't even know. I think Flare Blitz and Darkest Lariat will always be better than Leech Life 9 times out of 10. U-Turn would be nice to pivot, but I have EQ there, and then Low Sweep, like I said, you can control speed. 65 base power, and then it lowers the speed of the Pokemon you hit it with by 1 stage. So that could be great. I don't know. I went for EQ. You guys, let me know if you want to try out something different. But this Incineroar, I've been liking a lot. He doesn't really die from anything besides, like, Groundium Z. Obviously, Moonblast is neutral, and with the Assault Vest ain't going to be doing too much. With the Assault Vest, your special defense becomes 178, 179. I think 178, to be honest. Because it basically adds 60, which would make it 179, and then it's only adding... It gets random, I don't know, it gets random down. So it's either way, 178, 179. It's still pretty bulky, and the HP stat's pretty good as well. So you hit pretty well. Your speed in the Tailwind is 186, which is not amazing, but it's not bad either. Still gonna get outside by those Kokos, Aerodactyls, and Weavile. But yeah, speed most of the meta after the Tailwind, they do a lot of damage. So that's what my Incineroar does. Then the man of the hour, we have the bad Garchomp, or I like to call it my amazing. This thing is so good. I don't care what it says, man. Like, you get D-Dance off so often, and when you do that, +1 speed matters so much, because you outspeed all the Tapus. You outspeed everything. And then you go EQ, Dragon Claw, or Groundium Z, and then just destroy whatever you want. It's Stab EQ, not as good as Garchomp's, but man, it's simple Flygon. Max speed, max attack, Jolly Nature, and I just love it. He's a good speed stat for this meta, because things are very slow, besides, like, the select few, like Kartana, Chomp, Ninetales, and Koko, Aerodactyl. That's really all you really see, to be honest. It's fast. And you just put in work, man. Like, D-Dance helps so much. Yes, you're a worse Garchomp, but when you dance, it is phenomenal. And you just +1, and just, like, D-Claw does more than you would think at +1. Granted, like, against a Bulu, you ain't doing too much. Against a Lady, you gotta Groundium Z it. Otherwise, you're on EQ damage. Koko just dies to EQ, you're fine. Finny, you don't really want to do much. So you want to Groundium Z it or EQ it, but Finny's a little rough. And I'm loving Flygon, guys. Flygon is so freaking good. I love him so much. I should say he's so freaking good, but I'm biased towards him. I like him a lot, and I did really well at the team. I lost maybe 1 game, and it was my fault because I didn't know freaking Pikachu got Lightning Rod because I'd never seen a damn Pikachu. But other than that, Flygon is great. D-Dance goes up, and you just destroy. It's great, man. Like, +1 EQ does a lot more than you think, and same with, like, +1 D-Claw and things. It's awesome, man. I love it so much. Kartana is basic. Nothing to say here. Usual Kartana. Put a Sash on it. Don't run a Assault Vest. I think Assault Vest is horrible. You want a Kartana around for 2 turns at least. And then we have Koko. The lovely event Koko. We have Volt Switch over Hidden Power Ice because we have a Lapras and a Murkrow and a Kartana that can deal with Garchomp pretty well. I like to pivot out there. And then D-Gleam for double coverage. And then Thunderbolt for Thunderbolt. And that is basically the team in a nutshell, guys. Max speed, max attack. Has to be Timid because it's the one from the event. Thank you again, Jonathan, for giving me this Koko. I appreciate that very much so. And that is the team, my friend. I'm going to go test it out, show you guys this team live. It's a lot of fun. And that is it, my friend. So, thank you for watching, as always. I am Mr.Talent. This has been another VGC 2017 live team builder with you guys. And guys, give this team a shot. It's a lot of fun. It can put in work, and it's like you're not confined to the meta, if you will. Using a fun team that can indeed work. So let me tell you right now, this team's a lot better than the regular team. Tell that right now. I mean, the Rampardos team, a lot better. So with that being said, guys, I'm at 8 for now. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Excuse me, enjoy yourself. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you soon.